Alright folks, I hope everything is fine and dandy, and we are in this match, which is last minute versus bots, which is on the terrorist side. And again, we're playing it on Inferno. A map I see Malaysians really like to choose, but not really as selling as much as I thought it would be, since after I've been watching it for about a year, because the strats with on Inferno are kind of demanding with your discipline, and I don't know, maybe the discipline is part of the problem, but you just can't get those advantages smoke inside and capitalize fast, as we usually see teams from other sides or other corners of the planet do. So with that, this is Alright guys, I hope the stream is okay. There's a few of us inside the casting room, I guess I would say it. So hopefully the stream is alright. If you have any problems with it, do write inside the Twitch chat. I'll try to fix it as soon as I can, but without further ado, I guess. Wow, this is so not right. I'm gonna do it later. So alright, with this, last minute esports pushing up towards mid. They have the flashes to do the job. One flash goes out, but they will be cornered. So Max opens up with one. Is Hacker, to down, and Tracer tries to push towards lane. But yep, this is a good positioning from the CT side bots. They are just falling back from behind the flashes and try to hold as much as they can. But now Montes opens up with the kill himself up at Nelly side. This is working very well for the side of bots right now. They're holding out towards mid. 3 rush down the Arch side just now, and quickly got closed down with Max falling back. There was one more player from his side in Arch, which is what's happening right now. The sandwich happens again. The sandwich is real, my friend. Max tries to run with the 5 HP, but turns back and gets a kill. It's a nice clean round from the side of bots. Didn't lose anybody in that fight. Really putting a lot of pressure down towards mid, not to let them get too much nades up front. They were playing at a very good position to fall back. That was from Macax. And with that, they claimed the first round. Again guys, if you have any problems with the streams, do let me know. I'll try to fix it as soon as I can. And with that, the game is live. It's 1-0 in favor of bots on the CT side. And we have a last minute on the terrorist side, and they are rushing through. Everybody's bringing the whole brigade strong towards Ellie's side. They have people inside. This is the problem. They might get... Oh, actually Montes takes a fall. And now they might even get the bomb down. Box holds on strong, and the Famas takes down another 2. Nicely done from Box. Falling inside the bomb, so even lets his friend go up front. Montes actually got taken out very early on, but Box was there to clean up after him, and with that they get another win. It's 2-0. Alright, for the last minute esports, I haven't seen them play LAN as much. Maybe I've seen Zimi play 1.6 a lot, but not anymore. Right now, somebody spoiled out and mid. He's actually traveled, tried to get some advantage, but because of that, last minute esports gonna nail through mid, try to get him down, but Max is there, cleans them up. He's still holding strong, gets a 3rd kill to boot. Now Zimi's left out alone to try and push, but gets a kill. Finally, they trade off onto Max. But 3-2. They can contend it with getting another kill, I guess, but in this defensive posture from Box, they're not going to be able to try and get the fight around Sandpit. Makes it very hard for them to get into A, but they're still going to try it anyway. So they're coming in. That's a Blackjack inside the Sandpit. I think he's going to let them plant. It's, I think, a good way to go since the terrorists don't have smoke, but yep, Blackjack instead is just going to go out and nail them down. Saw takes a fall, and it's all up to Zimi all alone in a 1-on-3 with Masters on the other side. And he actually gets a FAMAS of his own. So really well done so far, but the C4 is inside, too far for him to get. I guess he wants to get more advantage with the kill, but Box is there again. This shutdown at mid has been tremendously well. Someone with Mac X. What a triple. This is a good way to close down that mid, since last minute esports do not actually smoke out the... what's it called again? The truck at the lane. I can't remember what the truck is called like. Alright, the truck at lane don't have any smokes for that. So because of that, the side of CT can just kindly hide inside the sandpit and wait for last minute esports to come in. But now Akrino finally gets killed. It's on Trevor, who tried to pick towards balcony. And it's both sides of the map. The thing is, Trevor's trying to push onto mid to get some advantage, then had to turn to Belko and finally got shut down. This is the thing, they're pushing up really far up front. Blackjack has to rotate and play 2 carpets now because missing Trevor. Now Max might be spotted on, but gets a nice shot on Tracer, and that will make it 4-4. Still haven't made up their minds, doesn't know that they're meeting to any side yet, but inside it is a 1-on-1 since Montez is inside. If Rest gets his kill, it might be finally game on for last minute esports. Box is far behind that library. That gives him a lot of advantage to take it slow or let them plant first. Right now it looks like they're rotating slowly to the alley side. There goes the smoke. And the flashes to boot. They're gonna come in. Ras leads the charge. Montez is inside, but actually exposes himself, and now he might get sprayed down. Ras is there, and Ras shoots him down. Now they're gonna try and retake this. It's 4-on-3. There's 2 players inside the L shape. There's a good way for them to come back in. Box will try and get a couple of shots in. Gets it up on Ras. Ras is on red HP. But Box will have to expose himself, jumping in and spots one on the left, gets him down. It's Sakarino to fall. Box will have to go and get the last frag. It's actually on the alley side. Now can they force this? Not with Box getting taken out. Max answers, replies, but there's one more in there, and he gets his shot on Zimi. Can he salvage around? Nicely played from the counter-terrorist retake. Holy shit, Box. How did you and Max do that? This is the thing though, when you come into B, if you get zoned out, you can let the plant go down and then just retake it. But just now, the flawless play from Box, just taking down a few. With Montez just trying to hold as much as he can inside the box, like waiting for his friend to try and flank in. And that flank actually worked both from the L shape, really gave them the advantage, and now they are up 4-0 in the 5th round of the match. Okay, we are in the lower brackets. There's 4 teams still right here, right now, in the lower bracket side. And after this, we will follow Orange Esports against Pal and win the brackets finals, I would say. Now they're setting up again, taking this slow, swinging it up 3-2. 2 players out with the back of me, just spotting out the push, maybe coming in for Blackjack. Well, Blackjack's not the one that usually pushes, it's always Trevor been doing that so far. Now Trevor might be in trouble. There's one coming out at mid, doesn't get the shot. It's a very good opportunity to get an opening frag there. Not because for the second shot, but not because of that. Max has worked, but Max gets one first. Trevor jumps out, actually blocked Max for a while. But now they have to commit towards mid. They have jumped in, they have to commit towards mid because Alisa is going to start flanking them quite soon. But now they still lasting as long as they can inside the bomb side. They have to rotate. This is it. Ras goes through the alley side. He will be met with a Montez very soon, and Box will try to go towards the triple coils, and this will give him also an advantage to shoot down Raz, or at least when he's fighting with Raz will presume that Montez is on top and left, and I think they're gonna get the kill instead. Now at the same time, Tracer is trying to rotate to the CTB side from Arch. Might get it also, but Montez is in a good position to get this kill down. He's not being flashed. Spots out one, goes for the spray, get one down. One under him, but the spray down from down upwards. There's just 2-on-1 that make it very hard. Now Blackjack will try to kill Tracer down. Tracer jumps to the right, still survive. And Blackjack is with Trevor, so they're both trying to take him down together. He spots him out. Doesn't get the shot yet. Tracer can just happily stay inside this library since it doesn't look like bots have a plan to actually retake this. Actually, Blackjack heard the movement from Tracer, but Tracer already went in front. But oh, nicely played. Trevor gets a kill. Trevor might go for the second though, but that's a triple coil kill, and it's just a little bit too late for them to get a defuse right now. Time is ticking down, and that will be the first round for last minute esports. After 4 consecutive tries, finally they get it done. With a long way from the other side, just going in, very straightforward, not much flashes inside. Just make sure that they can get the trade off. Montez was in a good position to spray them down, but again, if you have 2 players from below, that spray with the M4 silencer doesn't do that much damage, doesn't have that continuous burst that you want when you have a straight line in front of you. So he gets taken out. That's a good round for last minute. scored 1. Round number 6. As we can see here, there is guns up for both sides. We do see Trevor with an op again, but now has to fall back because he's very low on HP. And at the same time, somebody is pushing up towards Ellie. It's Raz again. Raz has been playing nice from the prior games before this, so let's see if he can hold his ground. For now, he is sitting at the bottom frag, but all of them are at 2, so I guess that's understandable. Still trying to push in, taking that time. Raz has scored it. Zimi coming in from the sides. They are fucking up towards mid, so they can jump in, but they get flashed instead. His Raz has to reposition himself. And still not much action except for Trevor getting shot a little bit. Now Trevor, it's not a good time for him to push. He has to mark, but he does one home. It gets one shot, but that's enough for him. Montes instead cleans up the house at B. They are trying to get in, but the C4 has been dropped, and it's all up to Saw. All alone, the shutdown at B is tremendously well set. There's 3 support coming in. Oh, they lose another one actually. It's Max to drop, but even Trevor was there. Trevor got one before he got taken out. That easily balanced it out in the favor of the CT side. And now we saw going down. It's another round in favor of Montes, in favor of bots, and no cash on the side of last minute. They just won one, lost one, and he just reset everything to square one. And because of that, they're having trouble with this. I haven't seen them punch through as much towards that lane or maybe get the smoke advantages down. Last minute esports a little bit more straightforward with the rushes, trying to get trades, flash over near, pop flash shots on the floor. This is blocking. Alright, I just delete it for you. It's not actually the kill, it's the money spent per round if you're talking about the banner on top. But yep, anyway, I'm moving for you. I'll re-add it after this, since the stream is a little bit better right now. So thanks again for joining me. I'm Win. I'll be casting on this channel for today. This is the BenQ CSGO Open, and oh, look at that. Box just sprays on 3 with through the handgun on. You just cannot play with Box once he has that M4 out and he's playing close range. His sprays are just tremendously timed. This close quarters fight with him is really hard. So I really understand last minute's Enigma is this problems that they have, that going to B once you have such a close trading lockdown from the CT side. Yep, up to the next is Russ again pushing up to his mid, and again this is another eco round for last minute esports. And Montes is forced to retreat into the bomb site. Last minute really taking the time to the wire of the round. But they have to push in slowly, and this is not the best way to push in since you have only Glocks on your side and CSGOs on your side rather. But they are taking that time. Tracer is at mid, so might get one backstab kill, but it doesn't look like this B push is going to work. There's just so much firepower waiting for them inside the bomb site. Trevor might get picked on and killed here. He tries to push through, doesn't check the left. He might get taken out with a handgun, and Tracer is there. Finally, they push in inside the bomb site, but there's a lot of cover inside this bomb site. As I said, there is a crossfire. Blackjack gets one, but he's getting attacked on. It's Box to fall. Montes gets one, hiding inside and in between the pillars. Sees no, but doesn't get the kill yet. Still holding strong. Blackjack comes in with the backup. Coming in from behind. Saw spots him out, takes him down. That Max X gets another one. That's a 2-on-1. 35 seconds in, and Max X gets the last kill, cleaning it up. What nice shutdown coming in from the CDB and inside the fountain. Good close down. One was this side. I will say that was Montes, I guess, inside the dark spot, with Box inside the triple call side. Triple call side, my bad. It's a triple creep side. And then just locked them down. Then Blackjack came in and everything was open up for grabs for him to spray down. So we are in round number 9. 8 rounds has passed with Bots leading the charge. Now they're gonna just push through mid. Sakurino will open up with a kill. So nearly gets one, but just drops Blackjack to very low HP. They're still playing at mid, trying to punch through, but Blackjack gets another one with his red HP, sprays down Tracer. And now this spells trouble for last minute esports. They are 4-3 and they are stuck. Provided Raz is here, but the position Zimi is in is not very flattering. It's a very hard position to get out from. So yep, he's just gonna fall back and try to take Ellie instead. They meet up with Raz. Raz wasn't sure that he was supposed to play Ellie, I guess. So now finally they rotate as a family, and this is a good time to rotate though. So as bots are actually trying to strengthen their outer bomb side, last minute esports are gonna try and sneak through inside B. They have the smokes to block C to B. Box doesn't get the spray. Montez is inside L shape. This is a good time for them to flank and get the defuse. Now bombs going down. Box tries to spray through, but Montez gets a kill already. Coming in from the sides with Trevor. Raz is inside the triple creep, not the best of place to be. Box comes in, playing for the sides. Zacharino takes a fall. Raz is surviving. Gets a spray onto Blackjack, but he's alone. 2-on-1, spray down, finish off. Nicely done from Box.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Right guys, again, thanks for watching. If you have any problems with the stream, do let me know. I'll try to fix it as soon as I can. I'm Win and this is WenOnline. I'm from Genysis and I'll be discussing your CSGO games and Dota 2 mixed up with BM and BI at the same time from my channel. So again, thanks for joining us today. This is BenQ CSGO Open Tournament Qualifiers number 1. We are at Prima Star Park. If you do have the time, come join us. We're having fun. And there's the spray from MacX, but he's jumped by 3 people down to his mid. Finally gets taken out. Trevor comes in from the side, tries to get a retreat, but he gets finished off also. That's it. 4-3 right now in favor of last minute esports. Raz coming in from behind, has a nice smoke going into the boiler that shuts down the movement for a retake. But as I said, if one brings in Sampi, if you don't smoke it, you might be in trouble. And now Tracer might be sprayed down, and that's exactly what happened. Blackjack is still there, still surviving, can reload and re-engage. Zacharino is going to come in, but Blackjack already reloaded. Oh, Zacharino does get the second kill. Nicely done from him. And now it's up to Montez. No flashes, no nades for him. He has a DK, but that's just an advantage of 5 seconds speedy defuse. But you need those entry flashes to try and retake. And with that, he gets cleared down by Raz, making it 8-2. Last minute esports. If they can get maybe 4 out of this half, I'll call it a big win for them, because the way Bots is playing is really awesome. The way they close down that mid and the retake for the B just now with the flank double up into L shape is really the way that I like to watch Malaysians play CSGO. And finally we see them on the lower tier maps, or lower tier teams, and I'm really quite excited for that. Seems to be some improvement, but nonetheless, last minute esports still always taking it very slow. Tries to trade out front first, trying to bait out the movement from bots to come out front and bite the bait. But it doesn't happen all the time, as whenever bots comes out and tries to engage, they always have somebody new. And you can see now Trevor is sitting in the lane side, but there is support coming in from behind him. Looking up towards mid. He's gonna get somebody. There's 2 players that's setting up right in front of him. He's actually saw, but if he gets a Zimi first, this is very good. Actually catches Saw and gets the double on with Zimi. The PVG working in his favor. Bring them down. They were locked on the one side to try and trade off with, to fight with Macax, who was at lane. And because of that, their positioning put them into the crossfire of Trevor and cleared them down. 5-3 engagement. Let's see what can be done. Macax actually ate the flash for Dino, and Tracer comes in. Rush opens up with a kill and gets the second up on Box. Box was sitting at the triple kill. That was nicely done. But now it's a 3-on-2. Can Box hold on to this advantage? Zacharino sitting on the side. Might get Macax down. Macax in check. Now it's a 2-on-2. Rush sitting at 44 HP. Trevor will come in from the CDV side first. Trevor spots out one. Sprays down Zacharino with a PPG. Now spots out Raz also, but Raz has been playing tremendously well. Gets a force shot. My bad, if I'm not mistaken, yes, the force. I had to count that again. But wow, he has been playing so well from the first map up till now. Has been like the last minute has been hanging on a thread, and most of the time it's Raz coming out on top. But right now, it's just not enough. He's sitting at 9 kills, as you can see. Everybody else is trying to pull their weight, but at the same time, the shutdown midway throughout the round from bots is just too overwhelming for last minute esports. They just cannot hold on to the bomb site. The retakes has been incredible. So let's see, it's round number 13. Round number 12, rather. Last minute esports really taking their time. I haven't seen them play anything fast that could catch Box off guard, because Box have been playing quite far up front also, along with Trevor, who has been pitching a lot towards mid. That's the problem right now. Last minute hand, they know that this has been happening throughout the match so far, but they just do not know how to reply with the swishes. Now even Box is in a very good position with that mag to get the headshot for us, while his teammate is number 4 is Montes, who can check out if they pass right in front of Box. Montes can also spray them down. Right now it's actually, who's that? It's actually Tracer again, now with the Hackerino spinning towards the outer bomb site, and finally they make up their mind. Looks like they're going to try and rotate with letting go of a smoke at mid to kind of phase out the rotation. Oh, but Box spotted out, he's stuck at the sides, but already drops the rush to 3 HP. He might even survive this. They're all coming in, the whole brigade, the whole family. He goes out, doesn't even catch one. Zimi Bertik will follow. Montes is there, gets a double, but has to run away. Hides in between the toilet side, goes out spraying, but Hackerino finishes him off. It's a 2-on-3. Bomb has been let go, and Mag jumps in, cleans Tracer's head. Holy crap, through the pool, and there the time is up. They didn't even get the bomb down, and wow, what a nice defense. It was Mag all the way there in that round. They already got themselves into the B bomb. So what a mistake by Box, but Mag was there to get the first headshot, and that actually changed the totality of the round. I really thought that last minute actually had the advantage going into the bomb site, but with Mag shutting down the C4 behind the pool, that changed the whole part of the last 15 seconds of the round. So with that, we are 9-3 is the score right now. We are in round number 13. And it is 3 CZs for the start of last minute esports. They are investing a few things into this AKs, flashes, and of course the smoke onto Rust. But one smoke is always not enough for this B. It's always not enough. And that's inclusive of the type of setup that they are meeting inside here with Box. Now Hackerino passes through, gets spotted out by Montes, but Montes didn't see him. Rust finally gets one CZ kill. That's a good spray from him, good opening kill, but Box will be waiting. This smoke will fan him out for a while, but he's just waiting for his teammate. They're going to be able to bring in the raining hell with those nades, and there is no molly on CT side, but there is a lot of nades. Trevor's coming in from the other side, can he get the spray? He's taking such a long time. Saul gets him down first, but Rust is here stuck. Box gets a kill. Now it's one inside the triple call. It's Tracer, he gets taken out. It's a 3-on-2. Blackjack comes in for the save, but Hackerino is still behind that. He throws the nade, goes to Hackerino's feet, they can't spray him down yet. Max comes in to help. The time is running down, but it looks like they get it by the skin of their teeth. Holy crap, that was 0.01 second left. And Max gets the defuse. Whew. So this is the thing, last minute has been trying as much as they can to get into this bomb site, but Bot has been doing their research, has been doing their studies, because they are really playing on top of their game right now. So guys, if you are watching, again, if there's any problems with the stream or my voice or the voice volume, is the voice okay? Is the voice okay inside the game? My voice? When you hear? I forgot that I have people that can help me check. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright, so my two compadres, they just told me that it's okay. Now it looks like last minute tries to punch up through its mid. They finally get killed, and now they're trying to open up arch. But Max comes in from the side, gets one kill before he gets taken out. Now it's a 3-on-4. They're trying to push the Stampede guy. Is Blackjack hiding inside in a good position to catch out Tracy if he doesn't check him out. Tracy is actually checking out the other side. Blackjack comes up and kills him. It's back to a 3-on-3. Two of them at lane. Zimi is in a good position to flash. Gets a flash down, but already Box cleans out one. It's back to a 2-on-3. Box comes in big with another kill. And suddenly the push has been held down, stuck inside carpets. the story just finished right there and then. But Raz, as I said, Raz has been playing tremendously well. But this is CSGO, my friend. You cannot put all your eggs in one basket just on one person like Raz to try and kill things down. This is not 1.6. This is a game where teamwork is really, really needed when you're trading up front. Even though Raz has that style, but he did need a lot of help on this side. Now it's 11-13. We are on match point. Not match point. The last round for the first half. And last minute esports, they do have only 2 guerrillas on that side with 2 CZs, 1 DE on Zimi. But I'm not too sure what they can do without the smokes and flashes coming in through its mid, at least to push down, to push Trevor back and get some swings up at mid. Oh, I love to do this too, but it's a little bit lagging when I do it. And Max opens up BenQ at the second mid, but he quickly gets traded upon by Hectorino. Now Box and Montex is still at B, so they haven't rotated yet, but there is somebody there. I would say, I think it's Hectorino, or is that Bug? Yeah, it's the decoy. My bad. So Hectorino's going to try and come up to his mid. Trevor it's in no man's land. He's right out front, but he was staying inside the smoke, had the angle to push through, but now he's going to cross. Hectorino spots him, but Trevor is still very much safe. And at the same time, it looks like Russ is going to try and push towards carpet. If he gets Blackjack down or off guard, because Blackjack's trying to pick through its lane also. Right, he's just going to hide inside the ball side. This is just going to be fun. Let's look at Blackjack for a while. One passes in front of him is Hectorino. He sees his feet, doesn't shoot him yet. Gets one. Trevor finishes him off. He sprays on the C4 guys. Zimi drops. He reloads. So doesn't see him yet. Raz is inside the pit. Blackjack gets a second. That's nicely set up from bots. This is the thing though. If you do not smoke it's not pickup truck. What the heck is it? Truck. The truck. You didn't just the tow truck. Thank you, Mr. Bandar Sitonazak or something. So right, if you don't smoke the tow truck, the problem is that from both sides you can be defended upon, and that's exactly what happened. Even if you want to get in to plant, it just makes it very, very hard. You need those smokes before you get crossfired in. And last minute, nearly got themselves into the bomb site, but yeah, you only had handguns. To be certain about it, they only had handguns on the last round for the first half. Right now they're gonna be rushed by bots. Who's coming towards carpet? They're bringing the whole brigade. They spot out Hectorino. He's gonna be dropping a very, very good nade inside. Gets it down too, but Blackjack, Trevor jumps down. Finally the Blackjack answers, but Jason gets one already. It's 2 players inside the Stampede. Can they hold on though? Rush will be coming in from the side also. Box is also inside the Stampede. Max gets one. Brings it to the level 3 on 3. Box sees Raz all the way into Arch, and he gets a headshot with the Glock. That was actually for him, not Max. Spots out while he's in a good position to look down and get the kill on Zimi, who's coming in from lane. But the backup is coming very, very slow. So both of them are going to come in through lane. So checks behind to see if maybe anybody's on the backstab. But Montez will be meeting up with Zimi, and Zimi gets breakdown. Now Saw is all up alone in a 1-3 situation, gets shot down a little bit, and Montez cleans him out. It's 13-3. The first round going in the way of bots. This is a very, very tall order for last minute esports to come back. It feels a little bit too far because last minute esports, I haven't seen them do that much with the CZs. Their anti-ecos hasn't worked in their favors also because they haven't been playing in the positions to get those 2 players with CZ spraying one guy with AK and maybe a mid or maybe in the boilers together. But they don't set up as much. That's the problem with last minute right now. It's just that kind of winging it, just playing it by ear, I guess. Right now, Bots taking it very slow. Who's that? That's Trevor actually sitting at alley, trying to slow down last minute esports from rotating around and pushing, getting that information that they need to spot out this rotation from the side of bots. But still no kills yet. There's 2 inside boilers though. That's the thing. Montez spots out Tracer. But it seems like, oh, Mac comes in to finish him off. That's nice to play for Mac, but he has to realize that somebody else is inside the area with him. Coming in from behind is Hectorino. It's not with the CZ, makes it a 4-on-4. If Hectorino can pick up this guy, go to a Scarpet, they might have a chance. But right now, somebody's inside. It's actually Raz and gets taken out. It's a 4-on-3 with 3 CZs on the side of last minute. He didn't pick up the gun. Unfortunately, Hectorino couldn't get there in time, so no guns for him. But it looks like They're gonna pick up another round for the side of the bots. There's Montes actually gets break round by 3. Even Hackerino came in up to finish him off. Now Zimi and Hackerino coming in from lane. But if Blackjack comes up with the P90, he might just spray both of them down. Somebody's coming in from Carpes. Blackjack sees him, spraying him down with the P90. And a box finishes off Hackerino from inside the bomb site. Cleanly played. The crossfire was always there for oh yeah, I just read your what you wrote in the tweets, and then I suddenly ADD'd myself and I forgot what I was talking about. Can you not ADD me with the funny questions? Alright, it's 14 to 3. Yeah, in round number 18. Oh, okay. So Mike has come out towards mid and hasn't gotten anybody yet. This setup from last minute esports is the same as what bots set up just now, but this time they didn't cover both sides. Tracer actually gets sprayed down by Mac. Mac already got himself to the orange side, tapping Ras a little bit on the head. And now is this? Yep, this is forcing last minute to kind of come into the rotate from CDB, but they've given up the positioning. Trevor tries to spray down Zimi, but from the side, Saw gets one. Now Zimi's all in trouble, he's alone, stuck beside the pillar and gets finished off. But it looks like Ras again. Good. so smart, just stayed there and just waited for the player's pass. Got one kill. Levels it up a little bit with Hackerino having a Pro 90, but still very tall, all the since Ras is only sitting on that USP, and even Montes going head to head with the alley guy. He gets Hackerino down. One has to rotate to the other side. Goes for the clock. Egg sprays on Ras. It's 15 to 13. We are on match point for bots. If they win this, there is another match in store for them. Another 2 actually in store for them. And again, the winner bracket, the losers bracket will conclude with one team advancing back into the grand finals and meeting with the winner of the winner bracket finals, I guess. I'm getting my words all mixed up. So now Blackjack is going to try to rush through his alley. And this time Ras is there. Clears him down. But Ras is still holding strong to the car. Finally they spray him down. Box was there. There's like 3 players popped up. But they just couldn't take Ras down. Hiding beside the car block. Now finally the smoke will slow down. It will hinder the push from bots. And now they have to take their time. Mac, up at miss. What's up? Zippy gets a headshot. Now it's a 4 and 3. 2 players from the CT side parked inside the B bomb side. This is not good for them. It's very hard to rotate from here. And it looks like, yep, bots are reading this right. They are straight away going for the A bomb side. They realize that they haven't hit much rotation from the library. But now the rotation is coming in. And Hackerino does get one. Montes does not check the back. He might actually lose his run because the heck? Hackerino came in a little bit too late for that. I thought they had the round. Holy crap. But just the finish from Montes was enough. Spring left, spring right, finishing off a last minute. That was not something that I'm used to seeing in in high ranking level. But now it's up to Saw, who is against 2 players very high on HP. It's Box at 92. So tries to spray that one, gets flash. Box is in a very defensive position behind that shot to spray him down if he tries to refuse, but yet it is GG. And it looks like Box will advance. 16 to 3 is your score against last minute esports. Let's change the screen. Alright guys, and with that it's 16 to 3. This camera is just so close to my face. I'm getting annoyed looking at myself. So right, just have a few people here. I'm just trying to get you guys a view of behind here. The players are actually playing on my right at the back. I think 8 aisles of players. So if you guys are interested in watching CSGO, you guys can drop by at the Orange Esports Stadium to watch the games being played live right here. And of course, there's 2 more qualifiers coming out live at the Orange Esports Stadium also. So if you guys are interested in CSGO, you guys can join that. And with that, we will be returning with the next game after this. Imran from MVP. And we will be returning with the next matches after this. And don't forget, Orange is also playing in the winners bracket. I might have to cast that game after this, so that's an interesting game to watch. But I will be taking a break again. Thanks for watching. Thanks BenQ for making this a possibility, and I'll be right back. Whoa, there's too much info for me to say.